Last of all, we're going to finish off on questions. I said last week that we've got a new feature where you can send your questions, send them to ask@acl.org.au, and I will answer as many of them as I can over the course of these episodes. I'm just going to answer a couple at a time, I think, roughly, in each episode. But over the course of March, there's a few weeks there where I'm going to be away, and so I'm going to do some more substantial Q&A episodes to deal with some bigger topics that flow up out of the questions. So, look, I've been asked about, I've got here censorship, no-fault divorce, personal debt, migration, the Bible and women. I need a female sidekick to answer that one, I think. Universities, Christian unity, mainstream media, domestic violence, mental health harm, the seal of confession, free speech, and so on and so on. And I won't go through the whole list, but I've been asked a lot of things, and I'm happy to answer pretty much all of them. So if you've got a theological question, a Bible question, you've got a political question, a culture question, if you've got all these things that are sort of in the orbit of the stuff that I deal with, just send it in. No problem. I'm used to getting questions, and I will answer them. Ask@acl.org.au. Last time I said put them in the comments below as well, but that's kind of not going to work because we put too many videos out over too many platforms. So it's just too hard to keep track of. So ask@acl.org.au. Thank you for your questions. We are going to delve right in. The next question is a question about how many pro-life people believe in supporting women to raise an unplanned baby. And so on. Are pro-life supporters willing to support women who are disadvantaged, etc., etc.? I just want to say this. The answer is lots of pro-life people. And I mean that. One of the narratives that's pushed around by pro-abortion people is that pro-lifers are only interested in the baby in the womb. And that's it. Nothing more. They care little for women. They don't really uphold them in their circumstances. They care little for struggling families and this kind of thing. And I've spoken at two big pro-life rallies in Sydney in the last 6 months. I've been involved or been close to some pro-life litigation. I've met and spoken to many people all over the world who are heavily invested in the pro-life community, and I have been staggered. I've actually been staggered. I had optimistic expectations already, but I've still been staggered at the level of charity that exists amongst these groups. People who run pregnancy support centres, who offer counselling, who stand on sidewalks and offer help, who financially support mothers, who mother children no matter the cost, father children no matter the cost, who adopt, etc., etc., etc. You find that these people time and time again are Christians. They're pro-life with far more than just their mouth. And I'm aware of a whole bunch of domestic violence shelters around this country. I'm aware of a whole bunch of support services that say a pregnant woman who needs help could turn to. I'm aware of people who stand on sidewalks and offer help and have invested so much time and energy into helping women financially, helping them with companionship, helping them with raising a child, helping them with safe haven from domestic violence. I know so many people who do this and do this with their lives and do it with so much energy. And there's many of us who can't be so directly involved, but then, surveys consistently show that Christians are amongst the highest givers, and they give to charity and they give to services and things like this and things that they think are valuable. And the pro-life movement goes right to the heart of what Christians believe in. So don't believe that Christians are pro-life in word and not deed. I've been shocked at the extent to which that is not correct. And people will say it, not because they really think it, but because they just simply want to have a go at the pro-life movement. I'm not saying that's what this question is doing. They're actually not. There's a longer sort of context around this. And I actually sympathise for those who are in difficult circumstances in their family and all the rest of it. And I would just say, look, just find a church where you are welcome and helped. Look, nobody can actually answer and solve and pretend that the circumstances aren't there. They are. We all have our cross to bear from things we've, from the past and so on. And, scars are there and regrets are there and all that kind of thing. We all live with that, some great, some less, but everyone's got it. And you can't make it as if it never happened. But tell you what, there's pretty fantastic support. And also there's, just the truth that in Christ we're a new creation. The old has passed away, the new has come. It's a new dawn, it's a new day in Jesus. And I would say, look, the churches with these people in them are out there. So go find them. They really are, I can promise you that, so don't lose heart. Hey guys, make sure you click like to like the video or hit the subscribe button down here and click on the bell so you don't miss any notifications. And to watch more videos, just click here. Cheers. Go on, click one. You know you want to.